Who saw the cars?
The neighbors were calling, I guess.
Okay, they're not out.
Everybody go live.
One channel, yeah. Kev would be the best on his. Maybe 2 people.
Yeah, you could ask people to join your live.
You know what? What about the fact that down, I'm cold as fuck. I'm hella shaking.
It's still a court order. Yeah, they're operating off of the court decision right now.
I don't know if that's like a sheriff because he just keeps like waiting outside, but he's not coming out.
If it's a cop, then we could be doing this. It's gotta be a sheriff.
I see two people hanging out in front of a car. They're out there?
They're out there,
I don't
down
know if
there.
that's because I don't see any uniforms. They're coming up, they're walking out.
Who wants to say something? Anyone want support?
What do I say to them?
You say that, can I help you? And then I'll back you up.
Excuse me, let me get up.
Say we're getting our lawyer ready.
Hello? No.
No, why? Who's asking?
It's the sheriff's office. We're here for the eviction, court ordered. Okay. So you have the copy here.
I appealed that, and I have a sick daughter in here, and with that express that she's too sick to be coming out in this weather.
Okay. The order is stated from the courts that we have to effect the eviction. Okay.
Did what?
We have to enforce the eviction.
You can't do that. People could die. I got a sick daughter in here. She's developmentally delayed and sick.
And the
I
company.
understand that. But the courts are the ones that have ordered that, and we're just enforcing what the
Yeah,
courts have
but
ordered.
you have to wait the appeal. I'm picking up that appeal.
We're on the phones with our lawyers now.
Yeah.
Did you guys file something with the court?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we'll do, okay? Because we're not trying to do an illegal eviction either,
Yeah,
okay?
'cause-
We're gonna call directly with the court and see what the judge wants us to do.
Okay.
Ultimately, we all
Because I
have to
didn't
do what
even
the
have
judge
a
says.
judge. It was a
Commissioner. Okay,
They're the one
that's
that
what I
makes
meant.
decisions.
That's
So
what
until
double check
she
with her.
sees a judge, she got to see a judge first.
Because
right?
I have never been
It's
even.
not- so-
I've never even been. They said that I was. They had a white woman with white hair. It wasn't me. I never even got a
They never
chance.
served her.
So the
They
eviction,
never served me.
So I'll explain that to you. The eviction is for the whole structure, the whole building. It's not for Faye. You're named in it because they think you live here, but the court is ordering the whole building. Is the eviction, okay? Now, as far as notification, what happens is the court tells the sheriff's office to do this eviction. Once we have that, we give you notice. We come and knock on the door. If nobody answers the door, we tape it on the door. And we also mail it. Okay, so as far as notice, that's the notice.
Because I'm
And
going
then
to
you
court
talked about your-
tomorrow.
And we are going to call the court. Because we ain't trying to do an
And this
eviction
is
if there's
in,
stuff filed with the court.
In Martinez.
Okay, we're going to call the court
double check.
and see what the judge says, okay? But just so you guys know, ultimately in the end, we
Because
all
we
got to
have
do
sick
what the
people
court
here,
says.
and
That's separate. Let's first see what the court says.
okay.
If the court says, oh yeah, they filed some paperwork or something, then we'll leave. Because we're just trying to do what the court says.
Okay.
If the court says, no, do the eviction, then we'll talk about people having nowhere to go, somebody
Right.
who's sick and stuff like that.
Right.
First, let's see what the court says,
Okay.
okay, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. This is
Did
a
you say
terrible
that you-
job.
Huh? Sorry?
Terrible job.
I know it's
You know,
it's
I have a sick
horrible
daughter.
situation,
She was
but
born with a
let's
hole
just
in
see
her
what
heart.
the judge says.
Way
okay?
too much.
Okay.
All right.
We'll start with that. You guys are cool in there. Just chill. I'll knock when it's
Okay.
We'll knock when we're ready to tell you.
We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay. Thank you.
So are they confirming that they're leaving?
They're
Or?
not leaving. They're just gonna go
Yeah,
call
well,
the
please
court right now.
go to temporarily while it still plays itself out.
Chuck, he called Chuck, you called Bob. We should have got that done appeal out here. They coming out serious. And this kind of day, I could just cry. Where's my phone?
Right, and then your auntie Liz just called.
Dang.
You calling Bob? That darn it, that.
I don't want to wait you guys out.
But they better not give it to them other people.
Maybe just
We're not trying to get
kick it
arrested.
down and then it'll become violent if you do that. They at least can give us maybe 3 warnings, and on the 3rd warning they start taking arrests.
So when you say warnings, so would they be saying that we have to vacate today, or would they give us?
Today, unless the judge says something different, and they also just, what I heard them say is that if there is somebody sick in here, can talk about that via discussion, see if they have any discretion to give more time or whatnot. And once again, it doesn't mean the fight's over. There still can be some organizing and pushing and putting this on blast to see what could be done, but with them being here, like I said, they're going to be enforcing what the court's judgment was, and that's why they're calling the judge right now to see if they can avoid it, maybe, potentially. Because it doesn't seem like they want to do it, but they're also doing their fucked up job.
Yeah, county sheriffs, I actually gotta say, they got a heart.
Yeah, they didn't like just say get the fuck out or
They
anything.
just think that they gotta do their job. But if it was Richmond PD, it'd be a different story. They
Yeah,
might
Richmond
actually
PD would have been like,
enforce
we're not going to, fucking arrest anybody or anything just for staying here, but that's the sheriff.
I want some days. I don't want that cop, because then I could get the thing filed tomorrow.
Where'd everybody go?
The police is here to throw us out.
And he said, we're trying not to do an illegal eviction, so he knows this scam. He knows what he's up. And if you notice, they had their body cams covered.
They have to go by what the court says, because
Yep.
They didn't have them open?
Nope.
Closed?
this is an illegal.
They didn't have it shown.
What happened?
They didn't have their body cameras.
The cameras
I
that
couldn't
they put
see
on
none
the
of their
box have
body
on them?
cameras on
They
their
didn't-
chest.
They had them covered.
But what does that mean?
They're not recording what they're doing, and they're supposed to.
But the thing is, though, this is fraud. Though they didn't even do the real. This is not even a foreclosure. But the judge, the courts, that's what they say. They go with them courts.
Always, yeah.
See, this is not a real foreclosure. They lied. This is fraud.
Shit. So you never sold the house, and they don't care.
They don't have anything linking themselves to my house. That's what's so cold. Oh, Lord have mercy, what I do with my dog and my bird. Kevin probably find somewhere for them. I can't take this. That dirty woman, boy.
Yeah. She had to hear you out.
But they don't even have a legal foreclosure. See, the court is wrong. What's today? The 11th?
Wednesday.
And I'm supposed to be in court tomorrow. In Martinez.
Right. And how are you supposed to prepare?
I don't know, get all my papers.
Grandma, just in case, where's my mom's like eye medication and stuff?
Say what?
My mom's medication, like eye
Oh,
medication.
it's in that thing right there. That chest that Andre wanted in the hallway. About time for her to take it too.
Go ahead.
Oh, Martinez, no. Oh, they heard it.
Appa, come back.
He's going around back.
Open the door, open the door.
What happened? Here I am.
Wait, what are they saying?
So, oh no, he's talking about the street right now. We talked to the court, okay, and the court is saying that there was a stay that was until yesterday, and then there was an additional stay that was filed that was denied by the court. That's
They
what the
don't.
court.
They never even had a foreclosure. This is fraud. They never had a foreclosure. This is straight.
I was
out.
answering your question about the stay.
Okay.
We can talk about the foreclosure.
Okay, because I have a meeting tomorrow at 2 in Martinez. And it's because it's the identity theft court, and it's 2 cases they were putting together. I have a daughter that's really sick in here, and
Okay, so you're coming at me with different things. Okay, the first thing is the eviction is ordered by the court, and the stay does stop the eviction, but in your case, the stay was denied. So right now where we stand, the court is telling the sheriff's department to do this eviction. Okay, that's the stay part.
And
The other thing
there was not a foreclosure
I don't know, what do you mean about the foreclosure?
because the foreclosures that they do in Pittsburgh was called off, and they are acting like they don't know that. It never had, and they made up this what they're saying is when was it? On the because I've been to two judges up there, and they said for us to consolidate, and we supposed to meet tomorrow.
Okay, so you have to understand this though, that we're here because the court is making us do this. We cannot disobey the court, and also you guys can't disobey the court. Now, what you're talking about, the foreclosure and everything, you might have some recourse later to go handle with the court, see what the judge says. It's separate. Now, we're talking about the foreclosure.
We'll go step by step, so we're talking
So the foreclosure, right? I don't know what's going on there, but I know that the court is making us do this eviction, foreclosure or not. So if you got some stuff that...
If they didn't have a foreclosure, you don't have nothing.
Because she owns the house.
That's stuff that you need to discuss with the judge. We're doing what the judge says. If the judge is doing... There's going to be a signature on the court order. Because we're only following...
So you had called the
or a judge.
commissioner.
I always call it a judge. My bad. Technically, it could be a commissioner or a judge. It's Contra Costa County Superior Court is ordering this eviction. Right? So we have to obey this eviction, this court order that they're giving us, right?
Question,
so let me finish answering those. So if we disobey, we're going to get in trouble. If you guys disobey, you
From
can
who?
take
From that commissioner?
court order. A court order. From Contra Costa Superior Court. If we disobey it, we get in trouble.
Right. Are you ex-military? Are you guys military?
I am, yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Sure. Serious question. In the name of justice and the red, white, and blue, and the fact that she's going to court tomorrow, everything she'll be saying in court tomorrow will be under oath. And we got the Richmond school, you know, it's not that he can...
Are you asking me to disobey a court order?
No, I'm asking you.
I'm sorry, what?
Do we have the eviction form?
We have you guys all the information to make a choice, and I think you guys know. You're not confused about the choice, right?
Yeah.
It's very confusing. We're
It's
asking...
confusing
It's... Yeah.
that it's a court order here. It's a court order.
Can
we see it?
Can we gather some things?
Well, that's different. I'm still on the point where I'm trying to see if you guys are going to decide to leave or if you guys are going to all decide to get arrested. Are you guys past that? You're willing to leave and deal with this in court? You don't need to go to jail to prove points?
Mommy,
It's you guys'
you
choice.
hear what he's saying?
Do you follow what I'm saying? She's asking about stuff. We can talk about that.
Bob said they can get us back in the house, but we would have to comply with that.
Well, yeah, if you
I
guys
don't want nobody else in my house.
First
They
step.
don't
Listen,
even have-
first
they
thing though,
don't have
guys,
nothing
for
to do with
everyone
it.
here, listen. First thing, you guys got to make that choice. Are you gonna refuse and go to jail, or are you gonna comply? And then we'll talk about every step that has to happen right now.
Okay, tell
We
me
are
what
gonna
Because with
comply.
You
compliance,
guys are gonna comply, right? Obviously, nobody wants to go to jail over this
I don't
stupid
mind
eviction.
going to jail.
Is that what you want to do? You're saying you will not
gotta
leave.
know.
You're saying you will not leave. You'd rather go to jail?
Yeah.
Because I thought what you guys wanted to do was be out of jail and handle this
No,
in
what I
court.
want to do is have some justice because this is wrong. There's no foreclosure. They lied.
So I gave you the
I'm so sick of
choices.
that
I'm trying to give you
fraud. I
all
don't
the
know what to
information
do.
that you need to make a good choice.
Mom, you're
With
not
all
going
the
to jail
information,
over
you're
house.
saying you'd
You're
rather not go to
jail.
court tomorrow. You'd rather just go to jail. That's what
No,
you'd
I'm
rather
not
do.
going to jail.
so I'm saying,
We're asking
you
you
going to
for-
Yeah,
jail.
she's an 81-year-old woman.
anything.
Her grandkids are here.
Well, it's separate.
No, her kids and grandkids are here. So even if she says she wants to go to jail, she got a ride, she got cars.
Yeah, there's no need
Okay.
for that.
Yeah, that's
I understand that.
There's
I'm
no
just
need
saying.
for that at all.
Okay.
Tell them
But-
we're gonna comply and then.
Okay, but listen, you guys have to understand though, we can't just walk away.
But we need them to come out. We can explain all that to them. But
What's the name of that judge?
if everyone's going to comply,
Commissioner, the commissioner.
It's the commissioner that put us in jail?
The same commissioner is who they just got off the phone with. Yes, that's the one that they asked for clarification. The one who didn't let you speak.
Okay, so you just
Well, they
Not
said
to stress you out.
And there
You gotta-
they
wasn't no
might give us like
foreclosure.
some time.
They lied.
Okay, I gave you all the information you guys need. This is a court order. Even if you disagree with the court order, or if the court order turns out to be wrong and you guys get put back in the house later, regardless, you guys have a choice right now to obey that court order and deal with this in court
Is my
or get
stuff gonna be
arrested.
locked up?
Yes, ma'am.
I got everything I worked for all my life up in here.
Are you guys gonna not be arrested and just leave?
We're not gonna be arrested.
Okay, so then let's talk about your stuff. This is what happens, okay? When you leave, the eviction's gonna be done and they're gonna change the locks. They have to keep.
Change the lock.
Can I explain? They have to keep your stuff safe for 15 days. During those 15 days is when you guys figure out how to get all your stuff out. Does that answer your question about all your stuff?
Go to
Okay.
court or go to court and try to get this overturned. Okay.
But can we have at least a few minutes to get some stuff out to take with us?
Right now, we've spent 30 minutes doing an explanation where we could have had you guys comply initially. We would have given you a lot of time or a decent amount of time. But right now, we have other evictions to do. There's other
It's a
houses.
sensitive situation.
So the eviction is done.
Wait, can we have at least 10 minutes where my mom can gather her medicine that keeps
Let's
her
start with getting
alive?
everybody outside. Let's start with getting everybody outside. Once we get everybody out, we have to clear the house to make sure there's no other people in there, and then we can address the property to make sure mom's gonna go with medicine and everything like that.
It should be priority that she goes with medicine.
She is gonna go. We're not gonna send anybody away without medicine, but we need to have everybody out, and only the person that needs to get medicine and the people that need that, then she will be able to come back.
Can we discuss the no camera situation? Because if she's gonna be here alone with y'all, can you guys get your cameras out at this point?
We don't have cameras.
Okay, well then is she allowed to stay with her? I mean, can we keep the camera going? You guys don't have cameras?
You guys can
This is
record
California.
us. You guys can record us
We
as much
haven't
as
asked
you
you to
want.
stop recording us at all because we're
Right.
doing our job, right?
Right, but I'm asking you to start recording because
Oh, no,
I
no,
thought
we-
everyone in California
if
has.
we-
Wait,
we-
wait,
we-
what's
Sorry.
What's the next step in the process? Like, what do we need to do?
Okay, so this is what the reason
gotta get-
he's asking you guys to step out is because
That's
we
my
have to,
backpack.
for our safety, check for people in here. That's only gonna take us a few seconds.
I'd be
Once we do that,
I guess I can use the bathroom.
okay, so that's why he was saying everyone
Are
needs
you a
to come
daughter
out.
also?
I'm a granddaughter.
So that's why he's asking everybody to step out, okay? And we're trying to do this, we're trying to give you guys time, we're obviously not gonna throw you out in your socks. But at the same time, it's not time to be moving couches and boxes and
So if
stuff.
we
You
step
kinda follow?
outside, do we
That's just
have
for us
time
to
to come back in to get some stuff? Like when we step outside, what happens?
Yes, that's, we're gonna be reasonable with you guys.
Yes, sir.
And you guys be reasonable with us. And you guys saying that you're gonna be reasonable and leave goes a long way, right?
Okay.
You're not choosing to get out. It doesn't make sense for you guys to put a bunch of stuff out on the sidewalk or something.
I'm not putting it on the
because-
sidewalk, it's raining.
No, we're just letting you know.
Oh, straight to the car?
Yeah, it's
Oh, the
raining.
only reason I tell people that is because they pile stuff outside
Not having
and it doesn't do you any good because it's gonna get stolen, right? And you guys have to leave.
Yeah, nobody coming
Yeah,
in.
Josh, put this in your car.
Did that all make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not morally, but
I'm sorry, which one?
not morally.
Oh, morally, okay.
I guess over time you become desensitized.
I'm not desensitized.
No, our job is not fun. A lot of times it's not fun.
Cause like you're talking about timing and stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we've lived here for 30 years.
Get a different job.
It's very emotional.
I understand, that's why I tried to explain everything to you guys, but also with understanding where you guys are coming from comes also there's things we can't do. You know,
Okay.
I think it was him that was telling me that all the, American pride,
As far as the
patriotism,
discretion,
all that.
this
I understand all that,
the
but I have to
discretion
do what
is
the court
like, yes,
says.
exactly. We have no discretion, zero at this point. So that's why we are where we're at. Okay. I think he.
And also,
did a good
what I
enough
said,
time
what I said
explaining.
too, that we're only doing what the judge says. If the judge turns out to be wrong and you guys go see the judge and tomorrow he puts you guys back in here, cool. No one
So
had to
when
go
you
to jail
lock
to do
it
that.
and you all leave, who has access to the house?
No,
Like, who has the
we
keys?
turn over possession to the owner,
The agent, an
the agent, whoever is the agent.
Faye?
So tomorrow, someone else can come into the house.
They will have
So what
possession
is
of the
this?
house.
So whoever the agent is has possession of the house. We're telling them that they have to keep everything that's in here safe. In the time being, you have that opportunity to go to court to take care of business, and within that time frame of 15 days, also work out. If the courts don't put you back in there, then that's the time you make arrangements to get the rest of the stuff out.
So
That's
they
it.
have 15 days to like rummage through.
No, they're not allowed to do that at all.
No, it's not rummaging through. They have to keep it
But they have the
safe.
keys.
They'll have possession of the house.
So so you have 15 days to figure this.
Within those 15 days.
Either get put
To
back
either
in or
fix
to,
it with the court,
or get a judge here to move everything out.
Depending on what the court says.
Why can't they come in? We need their help to get our stuff out afterwards.
We're not letting any more people come back in the house right now.
He
Because all it
lives
does is,
here.
I understand, all it does is makes our job harder at this point, okay? We've already spent, you know, we've spent a lot of time explaining to you guys. No, but you understand.
It doesn't make sense. Like, that's why we need the time.
I understand, but you know, there are some people that don't even get a stay, and they are here with the original first posting. And there's been at least 2 stays associated to this, which is went back through earlier December, right? So this has been coming up, you know what I'm saying? So there, it is what it is, and when there's the date that says that people have to be moved out by, it says by 6:30 a.m. We always give people time. This is later in the day, obviously, than 6:30 a.m. People are supposed to be out by that time, and whatever fight they have or whatever stance they think they have to take it to the court because we can't change the court order. So we give people time by not showing up at someone's door at 6:30 in the morning, saying time to go, right? And there's been all these other days with the stays where they know this is coming down the pipeline. This is not a surprise from yesterday, you know. And I don't know what happened with the service earlier. We don't have anything to do with that service. We only have to do with the posting here, saying that it's going to be the date. This is the date we're coming back, and you guys are supposed to be out by 6:30. That's all we have to do with it. AM.
So it's tomorrow?
No, it was today.
They're saying the extra time they already graced us with.
Oh. It would have been nice to know that we had that grace.
Here's the next question.
We're waiting for people to come out.
Yeah, who else is still in the house?
My grandma is coming out of the
Everybody
restroom.
step out, and then once we do that, like my partner said, we'll just double check, make sure nobody else is in there. Then we'll allow that time for grandma to get her medicines. Okay?
So only my grandma will be able to come back inside.
I would have grandma and whomever else can help her out to get that. Okay? But maybe you or one of the other, her daughters or somebody, but we make sure that she's helped with getting those things. Okay?
We just want to get our essentials.
You know, carrying something heavy real quick.
Yeah, because the idea is cell phone charger, purse, right? But if you're expecting the court to overturn this, you don't need to move everything out then.
It's hard to like what can you expect? Everything has felt very crooked and.
Or you guys are all intending to go to court, right? That's going to happen tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That's where the courts and let them know what's going on.